Hello everyone and welcome to CAD Chemistry tutorials. In this video we are going to create electrical terminal ring that you can see on the screen right now. So let's begin it. Let us first close it and we'll go for a file. Select here new part and OK. Now first we'll make background plain white. Select here plain white. Now first we'll go for the sketch and we'll select here right plane as a sketching plane. Now here first we have to create two concentric circles. So we'll select here circle and we'll create two concentric circles like this. Now we'll go for the smart dimension. The bigger circle is of diameter 8 mm, so we'll enter here 8. And the smaller circle is of diameter 6 mm, so we'll enter here 6 mm. Now after creating two concentric circles, we need to create two vertical lines over here. And for that we'll exit the smart dimension, select here line, and we'll create one vertical line like this over here. Again we'll select here line and we'll create second line over here like this. Now you can see that both the lines are vertical. After creating the vertical lines, we have to specify horizontal distance, and for that we'll select here smart dimension, select here this line and select here origin. For both this entity the horizontal distance is 0.15 mm, enter here 0.15. For this line also select here this line, select here origin and the distance is 0.15. Now after creating this we'll exit the smart dimension. Now we'll go for the trim and we'll remove this portion from the circles and OK. Now you can see that our sketch is close one as well as fully defined. So we'll exit the sketch, we'll go for the features and select extrude boss feature. The depth for this extrusion is of 10 mm and click on OK. Again we'll go for the sketch and this time we'll select here front plane as a sketching plane and we'll go for the normal view. Now here first we'll insert one horizontal center line, so we'll select here center line and we'll create horizontal center line that is passing through the origin like this. Now after creating this we have to create one sketch, and for that we'll select here line and first we'll create one random sketch like this. Now after creating this sketch we'll select here this point, press Ctrl and select here this point. For both this point we'll select here vertical as a constraint and OK. Now we'll go for the smart dimension, so we'll select here smart dimension. This line is of 20 mm, so we'll enter here 20. Now the distance of these 2 points, that is the horizontal distance, is 0.5, enter here 0.5. The vertical distance is also 0.5, so we'll enter here 0.5. Now the length of this line is of 1 mm, so we'll enter here 1 mm. Now after creating this, the angle between these two lines is 135, so we'll specify it 135 and OK. Now here the vertical projection of this line is of 1.5, enter here 1.5. And now finally the length of this line is of 8 mm, so we'll enter here 8 mm. Now after creating this you can see that the sketch is fully defined, so we'll exit the smart dimension and we'll exit the sketch. Now we'll go for the features and select here revolve boss feature and then we'll click on OK. Now one thing you should note that while creating the revolve boss feature is you have to uncheck here merge result and then click on OK. After creating this revolve boss feature we'll go for the fillet and enter here fillet radius as 2 mm. Now we'll select here this edge and this edge and click on OK. Now after creating this we'll go for the sketch and then we'll select here this face as a sketching plane and we'll go for the normal view. Now first we'll select here convert entities, then we'll select here this inner circle and this outer circle and OK. After creating this, we'll select here the line and we'll create two lines over here like this. The first line, again we'll select here line and create second line over here like this. After creating these two lines, we'll go for the smart dimension. The distance of the origin from this point, that is the horizontal distance, is 2.25. And for this line also, select here this endpoint, select here origin, and horizontal projection is 2.25. Now after creating this, you can see that the sketch is fully defined. So we'll exit the smart dimension, select here trim entities. Now we'll trim out this portion of the circles and click on OK. Now you can see that the sketch is close one as well as fully defined, and we'll exit the sketch. After creating this sketch, we have to create one plane at a distance of 5 mm from this face. For that, we'll go for the features, select here reference and select here plane. Now we'll select here this face as a reference and enter distance as a 5 mm and OK. Now we'll create the second sketch on this plane, and for that we'll select here sketch and select here this plane, make it here normal. Now here we'll create one center rectangle, and for that we'll select here center rectangle and we'll create one center rectangle like this. After creating this, we'll select here center point of rectangle, press Ctrl and select here the origin. For both this point, we'll select here vertical as a constant and OK. Now we'll specify the dimensions, and for that we'll select here smart dimension. Now this line is of 7 mm, enter here 7, and this vertical line is of 1 mm, so we'll enter here 1 mm. Now the distance of center of rectangle from this origin, that is 3.5 mm, so we'll enter here 3.5. Now you can see that the sketch is full defined, so we'll exit the smart dimension and we'll exit the sketch. After creating both these sketches, we'll go for the features and select lofted boss feature. Now first we'll select here this sketch, and after that we'll select here this sketch. Now for both these sketches, we'll go for the start and end constraint. For the end constraint, we'll select here normal to the profile and click on OK. After creating this lofted boss feature, we have to create the second plane. Now before that, right click on this first plane and we'll select here hide. Now after that, we'll go for the reference, select here plane. Now we'll select here this upper edge of this loft. After that, for the second reference, we'll select here the top plane as a second reference. For this reference, we'll select here parallel and click on OK. Now after creating this second plane, we'll go for the sketch and select here this plane 2 and we'll go for the normal. Now here we need to create one sketch, and for that we'll select here the circles and we'll create two concentric circles over here like this. After that, we'll go for the smart dimension. The bigger circle is of 18 mm, so we'll enter here 18, and the smaller one is of 10 mm, so we'll enter here 10 mm. Now after creating both the circles, we'll select here center point of circle and we'll select here this edge. The distance between these two is 15 mm, so we'll enter here 15. Now after creating this, we'll exit the smart dimension. Now we'll select here line and we'll create one vertical line over here like this. After creating this line, we'll go for the 3-point arc. Now we'll select here this end point and we'll select here any point on this circle and create one arc like this. After creating this arc, we'll select here the origin, press Ctrl and select here the center point of circle. For both of these, we'll select here horizontal as a constraint and click on OK. Now after creating this arc, we'll select here this arc, press Ctrl and select here the circle. For both this, we'll select here tangent as a constraint. Now again we'll select here this arc, then select here this edge and for both this we'll select a tangent as a constraint, and okay. Now we'll create here one horizontal center line, so we'll select here center line, and we'll create horizontal center line and passing through the origin. After that we'll select here this arc, we'll go for the mirror entities. Now from here we'll select here this center line, and okay. Now after that we'll select here this constraint and we'll delete it. Now after creating this we have to remove this portion, and for that we'll go for the trim entities and we'll trim out this portion over here. Now we'll exit the trim. Now you can see here that the sketch is fully defined as well as close one. So we'll exit the sketch, we'll go for the features and select extrude boss feature. Now we have to extrude it for 1 mm, so we'll enter here 1 mm, and here also we have to reverse the direction, so we'll reverse the direction, and okay. Now you can see that our part is completed. Now we'll right click on this plane and we'll hide it. After completing this part we have to apply the appearance, and for that we'll select here first this boss extrude, press Ctrl and select here this boss extrude as well as the loft. After selecting all these three we'll go for the appearance. In the appearance we'll go for the metal and we'll select here the copper. Now we'll select here polish copper. Now we have to give appearance to this part, and for that we'll select here revolve boss feature, press Ctrl and select here the fillet. Again we'll go for the appearance. In the appearance we'll select here the plastic, high gloss plastic, and we'll select here this blue color. Now here we have created this electrical terminal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video then please hit on the like button, share it and subscribe to this channel CAD CAM CAE Tutorials. Thanks.